Alright, so with The Simpsons tapped out, coming to a close pretty soon, on January 24th, so that's a Friday in about 2 weeks, I think, from the time of this recording. I wanted to try to be able to go through and capture all of the characters that have been released over time, and their skins, and their outfits, and all that, and just, kind of document it for posterity's purposes. um, Also, when I say the characters, it's just the characters I have unlocked. I don't have every character unlocked, so obviously I can't show every character, but I do have a decent amount, so that's what I would like to look at. So, in the last video, it was creatures, for lack of a better word. Creatures or imaginary friends, goofy things, animals. This one is going to be civil servants. I should call it more like Civil Servants Plus, because there's some characters that are kind of pushing it to be in the civil servant category. You'll see when I get there. I'll explain it to you why I chose to put them in this. But anyways, let's get into it. So the very first one that I think is the very most fitting is Mayor Quimby. I mean, it doesn't get more civil servant than that, being the mayor of the town. So, Quimby, he has, all I have is one skin for him, but anyways, we'll get to that in a second. So he has go skating, go for a checkup, nap in the brown house, give a speech, try to get free dry cleaning, shop for cider, teach a class on bribing officials, attend parenting seminars, purchase herbal spinach, weed, pilfer shoplifting section, collect bribes, get treatment for illnesses, deliver kickbacks, enjoy a night at the theater, write book on ethics, complain about electric buzzing, embezzle money, buy groceries at a kindling store, take a long lunch, consider becoming Anglican, eat a dozen bagels, hang at the haha spa, go fancy shopping, eat at a neutral location, and check in for a meeting. Additionally, he has tend to dubious plant, but that requires some kind of quest, so something that I noticed while going through this, he has a lot of 4-hour missions. Jeez, all these ones, plus there was a couple down at the bottom that I can't do yet, because I need to have like a building or a person or something. Look at that, 4 more. Now for his skin, there is the one that a lot of characters has. This is the Stonecutter's robes. So as a stonecutter, he can have a quick drink at the Stonecutter Lodge. He can run the Stonecutter Daycare. He can sneak in a bylaw. He can attend a secret meeting, obviously. He can nap at the Stonecutter Lodge, and he can feast at the Stonecutter Lodge. But we're just going to keep him as regular Quimby. And what kind of time of hour am I... hour mission am I going to have him do? I'll just put him on 12s. Put them all on 12s. It's good enough. What's the funniest one? Enjoy a night at the bar. He can write a book on ethics, because he's a very unethical guy. Now we have Brockman. Brockman is the anchorman at the news station. I don't really know if this counts as a civil servant to be a news person, but I feel like it's got to be, right? You're speaking, you deliver news for society to be informed about what's happening. So it's kind of civil servant-y, right? So let's get into it. He has, check out his Wikipedia page, go skating, relax, play poker with Krusty, create a ViewTube video, basically the copyright-free version of YouTube, shop for cider, attend parenting seminars, dine at the Swanky Fish, complain about lumbago, record Bite Back with Kent Brockman, research fluff news, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, record Eye on Springfield, attend a viewing, buy groceries at a kindling store, do an undercover report, drink cocktails, hang at the haha spa, go fancy shopping, participate in clinical trials, and double park because he's a big deal. What a dick. What does this actually need? Oh, just a parking garage. Okay. I should buy that so we can do that, because that just seems funny. It's such a dickhead, move. I'm gonna double park because I think I'm something special. Anyhow, another thing I always think is kind of goofy too is that he can record or create a YouTube video. It seems kind of pointless because his job is to be in front of cameras all day to begin with. And now with YouTube or ViewTube being a thing, a lot of times those videos just go up on the internet anyways, like the news, at least the important news clip portions. So it's like, you don't really need to have a YouTube. It's already, you're already double dipping just by recording the news. Plus, his missions, he already has a lot that he has to do with. He has what, Bite Back with Kent Brockman and Eye on Springfield. He's already got like two what's headliner things that he's a part of. I don't know what to say. Two shows he's a part of. It's like Jesse Waters. He's on Primetime with Jesse Waters, and he's on The Five. He doesn't need to do his own separate YouTube thing. It's a bit too much. But anyways, now for him, his skins, same thing as Quimby. He has just a Stonecutter outfit. So he can quick drink at the Stonecutter Lodge. He can run the Stonecutter Daycare. He can spread crackpot theories. He can attend a secret meeting. He can nap at the Stonecutter Lodge. And he can feast at the Stonecutter Lodge. I think everybody basically has the same 4 missions, and then it's the 4-hour mission that's custom to them. So his is to spread crackpot theories. Quimby's was to, what was it, to try to sneak in a bylaw. But all the rest are the same because it's just Stonecutter missions. But anyways, for him, 12 hours. He can do record Eye on Springfield. I don't think he ever does any work because I always put him on easier missions that don't really require that. Alright, anyways, now we have Bumblebee Man. He's another one that's kind of like pushing out. I'm not sure. I mean, I think he's like a public figure, right? He's, I don't know, some kind of entertainment, so I don't know if that's really a public servant per se, but I'm just going to go with it because I don't really know where else to categorize him. I mean, I was thinking I could do maybe like C-list celebrities or something, but I'm like, how many are even in this game? Would it be like 4 characters? That's the whole video? I don't know. So, let's just pretend. Now with that, he has Woe Is Me. He has Go Skating. He has Ay Dios no me ama. He has Nada es bueno. He has Attend Lessons Españolas. He has Attend Parenting Seminars. He has Shop for Cider. Obtain Anxiety Medication. Fill in as news anchor. Eat a buffet meal. Comencio el divorcio. Enjoy a night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. Acto en show el channel mucho. And buy groceries at a kindling store. Oh, he doesn't have that many missions. That was cool. I guess he can commence in a divorce. You know something I was thinking also? You know, everybody has the issue with Apu. Because, oh, it's Hank Azaria. He's a white guy. Well, how come there's no issue with Bumblebee Man? Bumblebee Man is a white guy who's pretending to be Spanish. He's not actually Spanish. But that's okay. It's like these rules that they come up with never make any sense. And don't get me wrong either. I'm not saying there should be an issue with Hank Azaria doing Apu. I think that's stupid that they made an issue. That's the whole point. He's a voice actor. He's going to make a voice for a character, and that's what he's done for 30 years. Now people want to have an issue with it because he was doing his job? Like, get over yourself. Who cares? Oh, it's stereotypical. Well, then that means it's perfect if it's stereotypical, because typically a stereotype arises because it's tried and true. It's something that you've seen happen multiple times, and it becomes like a trend, so that means it's, you know, reality based. But okay, let's be sensitive little babies because a white guy does it. Anyways, now Dr. Hibbert. I feel like I've done Dr. Hibbert already, but I couldn't remember if I did or not, but I feel strongly like I did. But I don't know. Again, he's kind of like a civil servant because he's a doctor, so, you know, he's somebody that people can turn to when they're not feeling well or whatever. He has a bunch of skins, so he'll take a while to get through, but let's just do this. So the regular version of him: grab a slice at Luigi's, go skating, do surgery outdoors, dine at the Truffle, shop for golf equipment, find pre-existing conditions, attend parenting seminars, deal organs on the black market, shop for cider, sacrifice his principles, obtain anxiety medication, attend a Republican meeting, practice medicine, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, perform surgery, buy groceries at a kindling store, try to make par, hit some range balls, shop for a sweater for Rosa Barks, that must be his dog, and review mad science results. Alright, so that's regular Dr. Hibbert. Now he has, just like everyone else so far, he has a Stonecutter outfit. Man, maybe that's how I could figure out who the civil servants are. They have Stonecutter outfits. I don't know. The only one that hasn't so far was the Bumblebee Man. But anyways, him, like I said, they all have the same thing except for the 4 hours. It's quick drink at the Stonecutter Lodge, run the Stonecutter Daycare, Rejig waiting list, and then attend a meeting, nap at the Stonecutter Lodge, and feast at the Stonecutter Lodge. Oh, I said 4. I guess it's 5 missions are the same. And then the 4-hour one is custom. Anyways, now there's a Kwanzaa Dr. Hibbard. Kwanzaa Dr. Hibbard. Teach about Kwanzaa. Prepare robes for Kwanzaa. Rhythm of the BS. Celebrate Kwanzaa all night. Reskin his djembe. And herald African American heritage. You know, when you really break it down, Kwanzaa is a pretty dumb holiday. It was something that was invented in the 60s, 1967, by some guy who later on in the early 70s would get arrested for a whole bunch of crap. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's like he got arrested for assault and something else, and it's like, we're gonna still celebrate this holiday that this idiot made up? Alright, cool. Anyways, now you got kind of a fancy-looking mad Dr. Hibbard with like a fox on his neck. Harvest nuclear waste. Unpardon the turkey. What a dick. How does he even have the authority to do that? Address the crowd. Experiment with human subjects. Visit Bernice. And review mad science results again. Now you got golfer Dr. Hibbard. He's going to remember that he's still rich. He has to tee off. He's going to search for his balls. He's going to play around to golf, and he's secretly going to take golf lessons. Thought he was good at it, but now he has to take lessons? Anyways, so the one we're going to do, I want to give him one of his skins. Maybe this one. What was the 12 hours? Oh, yeah, that's funny. Experiment with human subjects. There you go. Have fun being a psycho, Hibbard. Now, in line with doctors, we have a doctor that doesn't get as much credit as Hibbard does, or at least I don't feel like he does based on his portrayal in this game, but that would be Dr. Nick. So Dr. Nick, he doesn't have any skins, or at least none that I have unlocked. Maybe he does, I just don't have them, but he's got grab a slice of Luigi's, go skating, promote a shoddy product, shop for golf equipment, promote bargain medical practice, testify in a malpractice suit, attend parenting seminars, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, practice street pharmacy, practice medicine, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, perform surgery, buy groceries at a kindling store, try to make par, and hit some range balls. Just like Hibbard, they both have a affinity for golfing. Anyways, 12-hour mission. I guess he can practice medicine. Since Hibbard is doing some shady stuff, he needs somebody who's being a responsible enough doctor. Alright, now back to obvious civil servants. We have a cop, Lou. So Lou has no skins, unfortunately, or at least none that I have. But he has go skating, study evidence, visit the Duff Pavilion, ride Krusty's giant wheel, do some security work, ride the Viking boat, pursue criminals, attend parenting seminars, shop for cider, overload a plate at the one-plate buffet. It seems kind of hypocritical, one-plate buffet. It's not really a buffet if you can only do one plate. I guess what makes it a buffet, though, is all the food's just out there and you can pick and choose what you want, but just fill up your plate. Imagine that was real. It'd be weird. I'm sure it'd be good, though, actually, if they did it right. Give you, like, huge plates or something. Only one trip. Anyways, obtain anxiety medication, drink at Moe's, watch the stunt show, interview suspects, stake out in the SWAT van, but that must stand for something because it's SWAT, take a trip to Lard Lad, teach the dogs to aim guns, and enjoy a diner meal. I think we'll just have him watch the stunt show. Go relax. Lou will be there. I mean, whatever his name is will be there shortly. This guy, Eddie, he'll be there shortly with you because I'll put him on the same mission. So you guys will just be relaxing watching the stunt show, the two cops. Anyhow, Eddie, he has go skating, he has target practice, visit the Duff Pavilion, ride Krusty's giant wheel, ride the Viking boat, track down criminals, attend parenting seminars, shop for cider, overload a plate at the one-plate buffet, obtain anxiety medication, drink at Moe's, watch the stunt show, train for action, set baton to twirl, trip to Lard Lad, and also enjoy a diner meal. Alright, go watch the stunt show. Okay, next up, we have Arnie Pie. Arnie Pie is part of the news, just like Brockman is, so I figured I was putting Brockman in this, so I might as well put Arnie Pie as well. He's more like the guy in the field, though. He has a helicopter mission and all this. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Arnie Pie. So he can go skating. He can do a sky harness interview. He can take over as news anchor. He can attend parenting seminars. He can shop for cider. He can obtain anxiety medication. He can walk the news hound. He can do a traffic report. He can enjoy a night at the theater. He can complain about electric buzzing. He can do an investigative report. He can buy groceries at a kindling store. Now, he also has one skin, or at least one that I have, which again is the stonecutter outfit. So for this one, per usual, he's got quick drink at the Stonecutter Lodge, run the Stonecutter daycare. His specific mission is redirect traffic flow, and then he also has attend a secret meeting, nap at the Stonecutter Lodge, and feast at the Stonecutter Lodge. Alright, so for him on his 12-hour missions, I think his do a traffic report is the one that he's in a helicopter. And the helicopter keeps driving by the screen, which is a little bit annoying, especially when you're, when I'm trying to do this. I don't think I really want to have a helicopter keep going by. But at the same time, I do want to kind of show it for the purpose of, this game going offline. So we're going to skip giving him a mission for now, and we'll get back to him at the very end, just so you can see the helicopter. So, next up on the list is Judge Snyder. There's no explanation needed here for him being a civil servant. He has go skating, get in shape for a role. So what that means is I guess he moonlights as an actor. So that's what that's saying. Get in shape for a role for a movie or a show or whatever. Preside over court session. Attend parenting seminars. Everybody has that, even kids. I don't understand. Shop for cider. Complain about lumbago. Act in a local film. There it is. Act in a local film. So that's what the get fit means. Try out for a role. Enjoy a night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. Attend a viewing. Take a 24-hour vacation. It's not really a vacation if it's just one day. Buy groceries at a kindling store. And participate in clinical trials. Well, we will have you try out for a role. Now, sticking with the court, we have a blue-haired lawyer. Blue-haired lawyer. Go skating. Shop at the Quickie Mart. Dine at the Truffle. Visit Jake's unisex hair palace. Attend parenting seminars. Shop for cider. Obtain anxiety medication. Look unimpressed. Attend church. Enjoy a night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. Deliver lawsuits to local businesses. And buy groceries at a kindling store. Alright, this doofus is going to... he seems douchey. I'll have him complaining about electric buzzing. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Alright, now we have Freddie Quimby. This is Mayor Quimby's son. I'm not entirely sure what his job is, so he might not actually be a civil servant, but because he's the mayor's son, that's why I decided to put him in this category. So, let's just get it. Mayor Freddie Quimby, he can go skating, he can get a slap on the wrist, he can say chowda. That was such a weird mission. Even when I unlocked this guy and I had to do it, it seems so weird. Says chowda. Okay. He can attend parenting seminars, he can shop for cider, he can obtain anxiety medication, he can drink irresponsibly, he can create a salacious headline, he can enjoy a night at the theater, he can enjoy a privileged life, he can complain about electric buzzing, and he can buy groceries at a kindling store. Well, you know what? I'm just going to put him on a 24-hour mission. He's going to enjoy a privileged life because the house, last I knew, was somewhere over here. I might have moved it. No, it might be right here, but you'll see him. He'll be relaxing outside, thinking he's cool and all that. Anyhow, now we got her, Cookie Kwan. So, I don't really know if this actually counts as a civil servant or not. She's like a real estate agent. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, on one hand, maybe, because you'd go there if you're trying to buy a house or whatever, or sell your house. So I feel like it might fall in that category, but I don't really know. But again, just like that other one that I said I wasn't sure, the Bumblebee Man, I don't really know what I'd put her in, though. otherwise. Like, what, am I gonna make a video that's just like women and put her in that? I don't know, small business owners or something. I don't know, maybe I could do that. There's a few of them, Pooh and comic book guy and all that, but I don't know. I feel like she kind of fits in this. Maybe I'm way off. I don't know. But anyways, Cookie Kwan. So she has go skating. She has hunt for a man. She has protect her territory. She has attend a coffee meetup. Advertise Springfield Heights. Fix house decor. Take a break from working the west side. Aggressively make sales. And hack coworkers' emails. I'm going to go with this one. It's only an 8-hour mission, but advertise Springfield Heights. I'm going to go with that just because it gives me instead of giving me money, it gives me like, whatever that is, Springfield Heights, prestige, the 1,000 house prestige stuff. Alright, next now is going to be Quimby's wife, which kind of is a joke. He doesn't really care about her. He's always cheating on her with Miss Springfield and all this, but sure. So, Mrs. Quimby. She can go skating. She can give an estate tour. She can educate children on physical fitness. She can attend a coffee meetup. She can shop for cider. She can obtain some anxiety medication. She can go shopping. She can run the city government. I don't really know why, though. Wouldn't that be her husband's job? He's the actual mayor. She can enjoy a night at the theater. She can complain about electric buzzing. She can redecorate a room. She can buy groceries at a kindling store. She can hang at the haha spot. She can go fancy shopping. And she can give Joe an earful. Is that what Quimby's name is? Joe Quimby? Alright, so if we're going to stick with 12 hours, she can run the city government. Her husband's out doing something shady right now. Anyways, just like Hibbert is. Next up is just like Cookie Kwan. Lindsay Neagle. She's also real estate, I think. She's, but she's like high-end real estate. She does, well, super high-end. She does like business real estate, like skyscrapers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or at least that's how it seemed when her missions were active. So yeah, I don't know if that's a civil servant, but for a lack of knowing where else to put her, this is what I'm putting her in. Anyways, she has, like everyone else, go skating. She can speed date. She can attend a Mensa meeting. I didn't know she was smart. She can network at an AA meeting. Okay. I don't know if you really want to be networking with all these drunks, though. It seems like a bad choice. I thought you were smart. It's kind of contradictory. Anyway, she can attend a coffee meetup. She can shop for cider. She can party at the yacht club. She can obtain anxiety medication. She can give an impassioned speech. She can drink with her clients. Very alcoholic-y, jeez. And she can fend off children. Does that mean of her own? She doesn't want to have kids? Get away from me. No. I ain't taking no dick. Anyways, I guess the only option is for her to drink with clients, you alcoholic. You go to AA, but you keep drinking. That makes sense. What happened to Willie? Wasn't he just standing right there swinging a club around, and he just disappeared as she walked through him? What the heck? Or this one, this Willie. How do you teleport back there? Anyways, now we have the Scoutmaster. Like Boy Scouts. I don't really know, again, if this counts as a civil servant, but it is, typically something that you kind of, like, more or less volunteer for. So, I don't know. I guess it's kind of a civil servant thing if you're volunteering for it, to help enhance boys' lives. So, anyways, we have go skating, take online knot tying courses, sell organic cookies, attend parenting seminars, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, research modern scouting techniques, buy camping equipment, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, start a campfire, and buy groceries at a kindling store. I think I'm going to have him start a campfire. Oh, wow, I didn't know he was just going to do it in the middle of the street. Alright. Oh, by the way, is this other doofus relaxing like I said? There he is, yep. Just hanging out next to his house. Getting a tan on next to this cornfield. By the way, this cornfield can change names. El Bardo was here. Get your Tamacker here. Corn Liquor Soul here. I don't even like El Bardo. I like these two. How does this? Did you get off of this? This is actually funny with him sitting there. Which one's better? Get your tobacco here, or corn liquor sold here? We'll do that one. Anyway, now this broad. Femme fatale. Again, this might be pushing it. The reason I put her in this civil servants category is because she reminded me of like a Bond girl villain, though. But a Bond girl villain just makes her a spy, just for a different country. And so I would say being a spy is, you're a government worker. And if the police and judges and stuff count as civil servants, then why can't a spy? So, with that logic, here we go. She has go skating. She has flirt deadly. She has do deadly gymnastics. She has attend coffee meetup. Shop for cider. Obtain anxiety medication. Shop for a warmer outfit. Update her understanding of women's rights. Enjoy a night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. Act like daddy's little monster. Buy groceries at a kindling store. It's kind of weird that she's like half naked, though. You'd think she'd have a skin that's more dressed or something. But anyways, I guess she'll have to update her standing of women's rights. Now we got this guy, Aristotle Amadopoulos. I'm not entirely sure who he is, but I'm counting him as this because he gives motivational speeches. So I'm like, I guess that's kind of like a civil servant thing to do. So, he has go skating, take non-suspicious photos, which I'm sure they look super suspicious when he's doing it, shop for golf equipment, give a motivational speech, attend parenting seminars, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, hide toxic waste, compare with Shelbyville's Brown Via, try to steal Burns' chair, try to make par, and hit some range balls. I don't know if he really is a civil servant, actually. He's probably just some dumb rich guy. I was just thinking because he gives motivational speeches, but I don't know. Anyways, too late. I guess his only 12-hour thing is Shelbyville. I don't want that. I'm going to make him try to steal Burns' chair. Alright, next up we have Manasek. Whatever the heck his name is. Again, not entirely sure who he is. But I think he's some kind of... When I was looking through his missions, I felt like he was some kind of detective or something. Maybe I'm way off. I don't know. But let's just pretend he's a detective and get into it. So he can go skating. He can lounge around. He can take a stroll. He can attend parenting seminars. He can shop for cider. He can obtain anxiety medication. He can look in a panic. He can solve a crime of passion. He can enjoy a night at the theater. He can complain about electric buzzing. He can preen and groom. And he can buy groceries at a kindling store. We're going to make him do the crime of passion one. Now, right here, we don't have to go too far. We already see him. Boop! J. Edgar Hoover. First director of the FBI. And he has a skin. We haven't had skins in a while. It's just been the character as is. So he can go skating. He can hunt the mob. He can collect dossiers on everyone. He can learn of Springfield's fall from grace. He can go to criminal meeting. He can attend parenting seminars. He can shop for cider. He can obtain anxiety medication. He can quash any discussion of his personal life. He can investigate media agendas. He can wildly exceed his authority. He can enjoy a night at the theater. He can complain about electric buzzing. He can illegally wiretap suspected radicals. And he can buy groceries at a kindling store. Now his outfit is undercover Hoover. He's dressed up in a woman's dress with woman's shoes on. He can enjoy a delightful cocktail. He can infiltrate bars. He can pretend he's not having a good time, which means he actually is, especially while being dressed like this. He can strut. And he can destroy communism and look great doing it. I wouldn't say this looks very great, but I will leave him on this and have him... Oh, man. I was going to have him strut, but I thought he'd just start strutting. He's going to go somewhere to do that? That's a little bit disappointing. I just want to see him start strutting right there. Oh, well. Next, we got this broad. I think she is, yeah, she's like an undercover cop or something. So, her missions are go skating, follow the trail, practice bowling, attend a coffee meetup, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, arrest her husband, hit citation quota, and shop for life insurances. I'm gonna have her arrest her husband, even though it's only 8 hours. Just sounds funny. Another one I can't see though. Dang it! Why do they always gotta run off? Where's she going? That's who this is. I was gonna say I don't know who this old lady is. Why she's here, but okay, makes sense now. Governor of wherever Springfield is, Mass or Wyoming or whatever. So she has go skating, brag about winning the election, get public image advice, attend a coffee meetup, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, launder money. Oh, so she's a little corrupt too. Consider new state flags, give money away, and record a political ad. I guess you can give money away. Now we got fake Judge Judy called Judge Constance Harm. Sternly contemplate babies. What? Go skating. Assign lawyers to the case. Attend a coffee meetup. Shop for cider. Obtain anxiety medication. Sharpen her pencils. Hand out subpoenas. Enjoy night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. Pass a lenient sentence. And buy groceries at a kindling store. I mean, you're a judge. You got like a hard day as it is. You can enjoy a night at the theater. Just go relax. It's fine. Alright, the general. Again. You know, obviously it's with the government. He's in the military. I figure that's civil servant. It might not be directly civil servant, but, you know, somebody's still out there protecting the country and all that. So, all of society is benefiting from that. So, yeah, general. He can go skating. He can read new orders. He can attend parenting seminars. He can talk about the Cold War. He can shop for cider. He can obtain anxiety medication. He can get his uniforms dry cleaned. He can stage an invasion. And he can look for soldiers to boss around. Well, it looks like you're staging an invasion. Oh, trying to look like you're a British soldier or something. Bro, it's not 1780 anymore. Oh, he's hiding behind this building for now, dicking around. Come on, man. Come out. Oh, he came back this way. Alright. Alright, this broad. I don't know exactly who she is, but she's got a lot to do with donating and donations and stuff. So I'm like, this has to be some kind of civil servancy. So, let's just get into it. Susan. She has go skating. She can try to not be condescending. She can review donations. There it is. She can shop for cider. Obtain anxiety medication. Hand out donations. There it is. She can gossip. And she can judge others. Well, instead of doing something dicky, you can just hand out donations. Even though it's only 8 hours, you can do something nice instead of gossip and all that. Homeless guy gave her a hug and then just disappears. Alright, next we have Scully. I think he's a detective who's pretty dang close to retirement, but at this point he's been pretty dang close to retirement for quite a while. For me, at least. From when I unlocked him, you know what I mean? Anyways, he's got go skating, take a customer complaint, attend parenting seminars, count the days till retirement, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, walk his old beat, go out for donuts, and review his retirement pension. It's 24 hours, but you're going to review your retirement pension. Make sure you're making enough money and you're not going to be too broke for quitting the force. Alright. Randy. He's the guy that loves apples, and that's, you know, where all these missions say get apple cider. It's to go to the place that he was unlocked in. But it's funny because the whole entire time you're doing a mission with, like, Connie Appleseed, which is like a skin for Lisa. And then you end up finding out that he doesn't actually like apples or something like that, or he's allergic to them or something. Even though all along, he's like acting like he super loves them, and then that's why Connie Appleseed does too. But I'm not entirely sure what he is. He's like a park ranger or something. I don't know. But anyways, let's just get into it. Go skating, enjoy the smell of apples, attend parenting seminars, give tours of the mill, shop for cider. What do you have to shop for cider for? You're at the place, just grab a bottle or whatever. Enjoy anxiety medication, obtain anxiety medication, attempt to enjoy apples, enjoy a night at the theater, polish the cider vats, complain about electric buzzing, research new rodent facts, and buy groceries at a kindling store. Rodent facts, wow, that's normal. You can go polish the cider vats, which he should be going to... Wait, where is it? This place. I think. Cosmic Wars Ranch? Is it that place? Or... I don't know. Maybe it's somewhere further down here, like this one? Where is he? No, he's just running into that fire. Alright, that makes sense. Death Mountain. All these wires coming out of that robot head's mouth look like worms. Man, you're taking forever. Running through these people's yards. I'm just running by your house. This guy is slow. I think he's only going up to here. Or not. Where are you going? Oh yeah, up to here. Okay, my bad. Where are you gonna blend in? Right at this driveway? Yep. Clean those vats, boy. Alright, next up we got Maxwell Flinch. He's some kind of lawyer, I think, because, you know, as you see right there, that 4-hour mission is write legal documents. So anyways, let's just get into it. He can go skating. He can take a break at the park. He can write legal documents. He can attend parenting seminars. He can shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, attempt to sell payments, whatever that means. How are you selling a payment? It's weird. He can wait for new clients to call, and he can provide online legal aid. Well, guess you're just going to have to wait for new clients to call. Now we got this guy, Cowboy Accountant. I don't know if an accountant would actually count as like a civil servant or something, but I guess. I don't know. They provide a service that everybody needs, so kind of like police and stuff, but it's only needed at certain times, like during tax season. So anyways, let's just get into it. Yes. Go skating, talk about death and taxes, crunch some numbers, attend parenting seminars, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, use his notary seal, go to work, and look for new hay. I guess he's just gonna go to work at 9:00 p.m. Alright, next up is one of those like alternate reality types. This is an older Lou, future Lou. Can he go to the shows as well? So then like he can hang out with his future self? No? Ugh, that's weird. Alright, well, he has go skating, grab a bite, pursue criminals, attend parenting seminars, shop for cider, obtain anxiety medication, interview suspects, take a shift, and catch a game. You know, I'm pretty sure his younger self also has pursue criminals. So that's funny. You could have like the two Lou's running around pursuing criminals. I think I'll have him catch a game. I never do 24-hour missions, so this would be something different. Instead of having him work, he's a senior citizen. Like, he should be retired. For some reason, he's not. So just catch a game and relax. Alright, next up we have Wiggum. Again, I feel like I may have already done Wiggum. I'm pretty sure, I know I did his son, Ralph, because I did the kids already. So, but I don't know, maybe I didn't do Wiggum. But anyways, very obvious that he would be a civil servant, being the chief of police. So, let's get into it. Wiggum, he can go skating, he can eat at Krusty Burger, he can eat at Krusty Land Burger, he can eat at Gulp and Blow, he can visit the Duff Pavilion, he can drink at the Black Box, he can ride Krusty's giant wheel, he can check if the permits were paid, he can attend parenting seminars, he can admire the donut selection, he can shop for cider, he can collect Krusty Land bribes, which then I guess he can use to get food at Krusty Land Burger, He can collect regular bribes. He can start a stakeout. He can keep trying to get a room. He can sip coffee and pretend to work. He can overload a plate at the one plate buffet. He can obtain anxiety medication. He can nap in the SWAT van, SWAT. He can take part in a sing-along. He can patrol Springfield. He can watch the stunt show, just like the other two. He can enjoy a night at the theater. He can order bigger chairs for his bigger body. He can complain about electric buzzing. He can attend church. He can buy groceries at a kindling store. He can stay at the Krusty Land Hotel. He can go on a stakeout. He can fly in his jetpack. He can also take a trip to Lard Lad. He can apply to be a sheriff. Though I don't really know why he would need that when he's already the chief. He can look for Brenda and free food. He can eat a dozen bagels, and he can shop for a toy for Ralph. Get an old school donut. Tell everyone what a hero he is. Enjoy a diner meal. Check out the latest in police vehicles. And try to sting a dealership. And nap in the confessional booth. But those are all missions that he doesn't actually have yet because they need to be unlocked. Now he has a whole bunch of skins. Skin number 1, just like a lot of other characters in this video, is a Stonecutter outfit. He's number 50. So, as a Stonecutter, he has... Did you see how that looked before? Her legs are showing out of the bottom. Like she was behind him, but all you saw was her legs, so it looked like they were his legs. It was kind of goofy looking. Anyways, he has quick drink at the Stonecutter Lodge, run the Stonecutter Daycare, dispose of parking tickets, attend a secret meeting, nap at the Stonecutter Lodge, and feast at the Stonecutter Lodge. This version is Bierstein Wiggum. This was him going undercover. I forgot what the mission was for, but he put this thing on. So, he can roll uncontrollably on this. He can drink undercover. He can make repairs. He can get a fill up. And he can use the toilet, which is probably just taking a dump in this thing and calling it a day. This was like a Halloween costume, I guess. He had Mummy Wiggum. He can eat a roll of breath mints as a mummy. Why? Is your mouth that bad? He can sneak in a shack. He can rampage. He can play accidental pranks. And he can lock up tomb thieves. Next skin is his dog-proof suit. You know, the ones where when you're training those dogs, the German Shepherds and stuff, to attack people. Yep, that's what he's wearing right now. So, he can practice getting bit with tiny yappy dogs. He can escape rabid dogs. He can have lunch. He can try to reach an itch. And he can try out for sumo. Alright, back to regular Wiggum. He had a cool potential mission. I want to see what it came with. It was look for Brenda and free food at the Thai food factory. Huh. Well, I guess I'm not going to do that, but where the heck is he? Wiggum? Where'd you go? Oh, there he is. No, I said Wiggum, not whoever that was. Alright, so what are you going to end up doing? Yeah, you can watch the stunt show too, just like the other guys. There you go. And now back to this doofus. Do the traffic report. I'm pretty sure it has a helicopter flying across the screen. I just need him to get to the weather station, which is very close by. And then let's see if a helicopter starts flying around. Yeah, there it is. So that's what that mission does. There's actually a few missions in the game that have something that flies around. There's his that does this. There's another one with the mob guys. They have a black helicopter. And then there's one other one, I'm drawing a blank right now, but there is something else that has some crap flying across the screen. And then I was thinking, I wonder if you can, like, do all three of these missions at the same time, in theory, and just have a whole bunch of crap going on. So you're trying to play and you get the helicopter, you got this helicopter, you get the black helicopter, you get the other thing. So that's the other thing, too, with this helicopter. You can shoot all around your town, and the helicopter just keeps passing at the same speed. Like, You know what I mean? Hey, I'll get there faster by zooming around like this, but the helicopter is skipping right up with you. I don't know. Like, look, I'm going backwards, but the helicopter's still going forwards, but he's not going forwards because I'm going way backwards. Like, he's just always somehow there, and it's just goofy. They're all like that. That's why they're kind of annoying, because they're flying across the screen, and you're like, man, F off, leave me alone. I don't want to see a stupid helicopter. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got for this one. Civil servants. So, they might not all be perfectly civil servant-y people, but I don't know what else to call them, so I just figured I'd sneak them in here. For what's going to be next, I don't know. One thing I was thinking is the Milhouse family. I don't know if I did them yet. I meant to, but I don't know if I ever actually did. So I'm going to have to double check that, look back in my videos and see. And if not, maybe that's what it'll be then. The Van Hootens. Van Hootens. If not, it could be the Terwilligers, which is Sideshow Bob's family. So anyways, depending on what I have already done and still need to do, we'll determine, I guess, what comes next. But yeah, so thanks for checking this one out, and until whatever one is next, I said see ya.
Shh.